coast. We've just had a couple of days of a really big storm, loads of wind and rain. So we're down at Woolleys Bay to see what we can find in the rubbish line along the seaweed line on the beach here. So let's go and pick it up. Oh look, oh that looks like some kind of Sikaflex remains, and look what we've got here. We've got, oh, fishing line was completely wrapped around this piece of wood, so we'll have to take the whole thing with us. Glad we found that. And you know, it's not just the really big pieces, and what's really interesting when you're walking along the beach, I find, is your eye gets attuned to things, and particularly colour. So look at these little tiny blue pieces of plastic. Your eye can pick those up really easily, and the more you do it, the more your eye will just hone in on the little tiny pieces, the bright colours.
Well, we got to one end of the beach, and there's not too much stuff in here. It's a couple of bottles and a fishing line and some of the hard plastics. So actually, surprisingly, not that much. But we're now going to go all the way, keep on going around, all the way to the other end, and we'll see. Well, it's really interesting when these messes of seaweeds and things come up after storms. You get to see what's actually out floating in the ocean. So what we're finding here is a lot of very small juvenile blue bottle jellyfish, and these are just the bodies, because these float at the surface and the wind blows them. When we get strong winds and they're blowing on shore, the whole beach is kind of littered with them today, which is really amazing. This is amazing. Plastic water bottle, drinking bottle, but this has been in the ocean for a little while.
Wow, that's a whole life.
It is a whole colony of goose barnacles. What you got there?
That's the remains of a balloon, you know, when you blow them up. I always worry about these pieces because some creature could go and, you know, put their head through and it could get stuck.
Yeah,
that's really
small birds.
Small birds,
like
or I don't know, small fish even perhaps.
Possibly, yeah.
So let's break it and put it in the, even if it's going in the rubbish, I still break this. Anything that a bird or an animal could get trapped in, I still break them.
Yeah. Need any more pegs for the washing?
Oh, I hate these plastic pegs. I hope it's got some sea life growing on it. Tiny, tiny little shells have attached themselves. So it's been in the ocean for a while, hasn't it?
Yeah.
What can you tell me about mangroves? Because I know that they're really, really important.
We are living on a coast that's got loads and loads of mangrove forests. We have estuaries with lots of mangroves. They perform so many ecological functions, but probably the biggest thing that they do that we've only learned quite recently is that mangroves are one of the most important carbon sequestration mechanisms on the planet. So mangrove forests sequester more carbon out of the atmosphere into the mud than any other type of plant.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
they are amazing.
Important.
Yeah,
and
incredibly important.
Carbon storage sinks.
Aha.
Oh, another of these bags.
It's a veggie bag, right? So
onions or garlic or something, possibly.
Yeah. Probably like garlic from China or something like that.
And of course people have taken their garlic out and it's rotting. It's really easy. Look, when I touch it,
oh wow,
it's just rotting, basically.
Okay.
Yeah. Another danger to marine life. Stay in the bag. Oh look. It always feels like treasure. I know you shouldn't feel like that, but look at that.
It is treasure. It's amazing.
Look, exciting. So another peg in the bag. And look at this. These look like a little light stick. Is these the things that kids have, you know? Or?
Well, actually, it is a glow stick, but this is actually used by commercial fishing.
You're kidding?
No. So what they do is they tie these onto long lines that are set a little bit deeper, and they put them in at night, and it's to attract fish to the long line. And so, they'll put in hundreds and hundreds of these into long lines. And so, we find these washing up on the beaches. And I mean, this is one of the ecological costs to going to the supermarket and buying fish.
What is it?
It's our plastic finding dog. Cuppers, the same as